Owusu high juicy news. Mema Obibia Akwaba. I had the latest hot and I made a bramo. And we when you subscribe to channel dia, but more than say over subscribe. The way I say over click a year the subscribe button. Now we barely notification. We answer video for be upload with the first person. Once ebe can a years a video. I feel we are now like video and give us a thumbs up. Now fee share my wofufro so now when you be here now who ends someone ekoso ewo Ghana memohanum. Afi entente mara yembura ye and someone yensa aka. Ken Ofori-Atta is a wanted man. Ni din the pictures ni information in Akupio where Interpol red notice. Nano na ebusiano atrokrata tin a one de abeto abontin a one chese one de akoma Interpol. Se beya can someone would go fire Ken Ofori-Atta hono. Beya one reverse in chese one in every ho. Now in some way be to Jan a kitty a year Kelvin Taylor chese ni buafu and ye why busiano pasa or chese sacratano or a Gabby any Akufo Addo and one trust sacratano. Na eye kebitela mfa wana wanche ene waye won passade ensem dodo na ra atuja o chese kratano ye tuntuni ba bi kura yegoti eye kiti eye kebitela the reaction efa eye ensem a ode tudwa fa ye Ken Ofori-Atta honsem a eye letter one day ababonte se be ya Interpol and reverse no yegoti kiti ensem a ode tuja intie ensem
and sorry I at story we yes Ken Ofori-Atta family members actual letter. Yes, Ken Ofori-Atta family members. Ken Ofori-Atta, the family members actual letter. Now, letter no much no. The family of former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta says the special prosecutor is abusing his office, accusing him of manipulating evidence and violating due process. In a strong-worded statement, they say Ofori-Atta, who is undergoing cancer treatment, offered to cooperate virtually, but was instead declared a fugitive in a public lynching. They have petitioned Interpol to reverse the red notice, insisting no formal charges have been filed and a human rights court ruling is expected on June 18th. Enti yase Ken Ofori-Atta family members atro krata na krata na matro no omuso mo twakoma Interpol na Interpol nya den omuso Interpol enyi eye red alert na dey ato Ken Ofori-Atta so free o adentra omuso eye special prosecutor we nimra no so na embom Ken Ofori-Atta kura poka che special prosecutor say ono no ontumi mba na yemfre no TV so ana phone so ana WhatsApp and I say a Facebook live. Na ono interrogation on kasa North America. Inti special prosecutor anya sadia. Omo tro ade akwa Interpol say Interpol enyin free omo so. Now my question to you people, and I say omo mo tro letter and say letter na masha mi hu nipa o sign a letter no. Boss, who this? Ken Ofori-Atta family members na omo kano. Omo trust a letter no. Family members no dia we mu. Nana Addo dan Kweku Addo Gabby Bediatuo mu no omo trust a letter no. Me say sa letter na aba around na security. Say Ken Ofori-Atta the family members I then a releasing letter. Na letter no almost some the call Interpol me say family members no dia na yakin we mu anase dia family members no dia when a show letter no when a sign here e kofo we pa yankwasiafo me busa Ken Ofori-Atta ene na busuafo say family members no why ne family member no ma men kan kire bibi nkire mo Ghana sa letter we na mu hu na circulate on social media no letter na any signatory letter na yenim nipa ko tro no eye Nana Addo dan Kweku Addo ne Gabby mu na troye Ken Ofori-Atta kromfo we de busuafo ne omnie me say sa letter na enena ne nam na mo say Ken Ofori-Atta busuafo atro no eye omo mo tro japade book no omo na tro letter we Now almost somebody omudi be shasiye. Ken Ofori-Atta ebusuafo or the family members actual letter. The family members nominee. These are the people who wrote this piece of crap. This nonsense representing some group of people. I thought to say some are very vocal. Now when you said the amoya ni no cry. I don't know for press conference boom. I don't know man crying. Now when the any press conference. Now when you show me nim say ye na ye Ken Ofori-Atta ebusuafo. Sikana amashesha na himfio ho chebi ho no. Ye ba betwa jatum. Ken Ofori-Atta ebusuafo no mo letter no. Ma men kan kire mo on authority. This letter it was authored by Gabby Bediatuo Bamti. Ene eyedie ono Ken Ofori-Atta nankata. They wrote this letter. Every baby I omwa. The inner circle, the money. The money under the table. Sanko for now we are the money. The money. These are the same people who wrote the letter. Letter in free baby are the same people. The same gang. The same no hair gang. These are the same people. The no hair gang. I'm not sure letter way. And free busha. They want to distract the system. They are now telling us almost Trakoma Interpol. In what capacity? They feel so entitled. Almost feel say Jimmy. These were the same people who put the Agyapong document together and turned around to tell you, say, Agyapong gold ni nyano, yankoton abrochire. Agyapong no gold ni nyano, yankoton abrochire. Sanko fo ne ko be company wa abrochire, ko mo beton ye gudie nyina koma omo ankasa ho. These are the same people. Nanko fo mutumi be company. Our Jersey. Na omo ankasa ko to company ebie, say mo beton Agyapong nyina o Ghana. Sanko fo mutumi jo letter. Nkofo mutumi etumi cookie eyedien obotan deal Ken Ofori-Atta otumi cookie deal edema snet no gisnet for sika $2.8 million 1999 or 2001 sani pani tumi jo letter enkan kire say or your family member. These are hardened mental criminals. Why an social letter na say? Why not the family head? And in what capacity are they writing that letter? Are they writing to represent the whole Ghana or they are writing to represent themselves? Why are they not telling us Ken Ofori-Atta baby or to America? Why are they not telling us? If you are in touch with Ken Ofori-Atta, then you know where he lives. Tell us where he lives in America. We will check. The OSP will come and check. Say he's actually living there. Why are you people, if you are in touch with your family member, these are the family members. These are people who can fake accent. They are dangerous. These are people who are chain smokers. They are dangerous. These are people who almost sold this country. These are people, 2 million as consultation. These are people who created the e-levy. These are the same people who brought a mental with all due respect, autistic child, almost human rights lawyer, the president. These are the same people telling you, say, they are family members. They are the ones who authored this letter. These are dangerous people. These are people you should not underestimate. Disregard this shit of this shit paper. Every single Ghanaian should disregard this nonsense. This paper is a piece of trash. Disregard it. They want to manipulate the system. They want to lie to you people. They are creating an idea to say they are a bigger family. Omundu 20. These are liars. These are liars. These are criminals. Who is a family member? Put your signature there. Come to Accra. Stay in your village and do the press conference. Bring all the media. Let Al Jazeera, CNN, BBC. Family no. Now for you are all scared to show faces. Because you know where all your properties are. You are all scared to show your face. You are hiding behind a piece of paper. No hair gang. Chrono. You are phone. Do it. Monimu bon sam kwasiasam and I'm to Ghana. More free power crowd, you still feel entitled. Say yes, yenya, and ye catch the Ghana for Ken Ofori-Atta no yentiasia ye ko interpol. Yetiana monana. Some offer. JB Dankwa call US Embassy say, or gen salary. Obia na oye presidential candidate mamo party. Or call US Embassy say, or gen salary. Dia no, why you remember US for? A dia na eye mona mo fa wo sadian eye JB Dankwa. Ejuma be na oye ma abrofo a okọ ho se okoji pay. E dia ejuma na oye mo. Obi a wo presidential candidate. What sorry no pabo to powder say okoji pay wo US Embassy. Ne ni moja na frɛ mu free mu de ye wo mo to krono mu no chronolization de bia mu bugana for say ye Jimmy de bia mu bugana for say ye Jimmy former president of Ukraine ye not to Interpol so former president of Ukraine former president of Ukraine former president of Ukraine and Peru former president of Ukraine and Peru. They are on the Interpol red alert. Former president of Peru and Ukraine. You don't want to Interpol alert. So who the heck is Ken Ofori-Atta? A slimy criminal. Who the hell is Ken Ofori-Atta? And this guy, he's the former president of Peru. This guy. Or the Interpol red alert. So he's on it. Ken Ofori-Atta. Inti family members. You these family members. You these people. Family members. These are criminals. These are liars. We are family members. We are family members. Get me their picture. And I'm finishing my DB. Where's the picture? Sanko Fui. These are the family members. In Tienya Deng, ye person we press conference. Monfre Asasi Radio. Na omombe den. Na omombe chere Ghana for. And one was letter no release here, no. This letter. Do you know the media house that released it? Asasi Radio, they released it letter way. Letter way, Asasi Radio, Gabby otchere, Asasi Radio, no release it letter way. The family of Ken Ofori-Atta. The family of Ken Ofori-Atta. Me say family no many die. Monko CNN, monko BBC, monko anama wakachira mo de Ken Ofori-Atta ye. Ni juma odi wo Ghana, monko anama sa ka obotan no, SNIT, forensic audit na ye won so na wo se nka chi ditum no. Na mo fa no so nka ho ewifo. Ye ka mo ma ye nka. Ye wo kan sisi ana mo buofu. Ye wo kan na mo dwa. Mo ya akromfo na ye ka, nti enya den, me se Gabby otchere dako, monka nkyere ne se, me se onya den. Onko BBC, on the Tibrofo, Onko Kanashwan to so, Nonko Cabrofo Akese wo ho, akromfo. This useless piece of shit. You have day. Massa, throw it away somewhere. All right, so my team send me show more. Letter na Ofori-Atta family no e release here no. Send be akwasie bi mbeka se Kevin Taylor will show the full letter. Now letter no o share the second part of the letter. Adekudenti akasa letter no it does not have a signatory. Obubu yese nkwasiafo letter no etuo ni nie. The family of Ofori-Atta kwasiafo watch your letter 2 pages. Obi anfa ne nsa nhyɛ ase. Mu ye nwan. Letter no mo kyerɛbrɛ no the second page nie. Into we study second page na. Ohwa ase wara signed the family of Ofori-Atta emwa. Ye pe so obi de ne nsa hyɛ ase kokromotin si na mon sign. Ansa na ye ne Ghana for ya kan. Na mo say ye nwan me boa. Muko wie sika de na mo de mudin ahyɛ ase. Mo be kan kwase asɛm akyerɛ de na mo ye no Ofori-Atta family. Yepe original letter nipa na assign. We ehunu sɛ emua na atwero. Ɔkyena yebedwudwam, yebekyerɛkyerɛm ama Ghana for ehunu kure no. Team no they on standby, they gave me all the necessary information to break things down. 4-page letter in kwase asɛm nkwa no mo kyerɛ ye. Ɔkyena will be here. Yanko baby a yegyinem. You make sure the right things are said. Look at this. Kofi Bentel. Me catch us politics if you don't take care, it will destroy you. And the Kofi Bentel, Sankofoi, a few years ago, don't put the TV so they were talking about transparency, corruption. People need to come to the table with clean hands. People are supposed to be honest. We need to fight corruption. And this man, because of politics, any Jimmy Kakranti, Otumit TV so catch say, Ken Ofori-Atta na wabo Ghana krono. Sa Ken Ofori-Atta no, I was say the Gina Emrano no oyi nyoma no. Akwa we say otu Ken Ofori-Atta for some man in Ghana. Kwasia we betina radio so chira. Oba betina news file say he's asking for accountability and probity. We North Korea ki kuna to we are bringing Ken Ofori-Atta in to come and answer questions on his stewardship, what he did, the findings we have seen. Ombema answers keke. Oba ometintamon nadie. Oba yeme manum puru kangunu so. Yeme tata dimu. Ombra 2-3 hours. Onka say yes, no, yes, no. Na on sanko back no. Kwasi ampenyi we sorry not TV. So yesi we wabobra. We woniminyansa. These are political insects. These are the people almost say more politics, almost say more krono. You are not supposed to listen to such filthy people. Where the likes of women in a sankuma mono, Akufo Addo Gabby mobremo. On Saturday, mete say kankan halitosis. Already a DB me accept of it. A sankuma propose BB say you know something to fight galamsey. No, we need to start. That's what they do. Their life is about copying and pasting. That is their life. Omo copia, no more pasty. Yes, we omu nyanso. Into Saturday no na Samson and in num kankan so free. Wabejina and Sankuma has written a very elaborate statement proposing what? Sankuma proposing what? Sankuma proposing what? Sankuma to say Sankuma or proposing the. These are the likes of Sankuma mo wemu. These are the people who must say mukro da bedruha Kofi Bentel. Also today he has no respect. It is aqua way adia chia our betina TV so no I can say hey yes we diska yama embranche na abuofunu Ken Ofori-Atta ne bodwe ono de enisi ma ne begina mra no wadamfunu no a o man advise say mema ne magana. And these are the people Ken Ofori-Atta Gabby Mushomo. You look at them like that, they don't have anything. Everything that they acquired was through politics. But you see, they do the dirty job for politicians, these people. Today, as we speak, one of the most discredited CSOs, Imani Africa, one of the most discredited, one of the most corrupt organizations in Ghana, Imani Africa. Because you see, what they have done over the years, you know, this is what they have done. And you see, technology and they're not almost the first, and anything they don't like people like us. It is because we are using technology to let Ghanaians know, say, we should not allow them. And sometimes, you know, I'm going to TV so because that's their life. I'm going to TV so they create an impression to say, they don't know anything. Draw they need money to take care of themselves. They are sick idiots. Almost the 55, 60, say the end is near. They are now using these people to make money. That is them. I know them. These are the people. The amount of money they were anticipating to get at this age, they didn't get it. So what they are doing now is they are hiding behind CSOs and using and pushing political agenda, pushing politicians. And TV so catch say, Ken Ofori-Atta and down for or advising some antina bruchire. Wabokrono ba ontina America manema. Adentia. Ken Ofori-Atta ba Ghana na cry under arrest. That was the big deal. But these are the fools. Somebody would say Kevin Taylor did yatem na Kofi Bentel ni nyansa because you be a Jimmy. That is why these people make money out of you people. That is why but they make money because majority of you people are short-sighted, short-minded. You cannot read between the lines. That is their job. These are people politicians use. That is their raw job. And God being so good, they will die early. Because you see, when these people, the year from a year time, no, they will do the same thing to us again. These are the people who destroyed John Mahama. These were the people who were writing articles about John Mahama 2012, 2016. These were the people. These were the people opposing the National Development Plan. Kwasiawe, time at John Mahama at National Development Plan. Professor Mo Estati say they were going around the nation. Kwasiawe na kwaje Mike say National Development Plan no on one tiasie, and that there should be 5 years, 7 years. Akwawe Kwasiawe. So they have been like that. They are political insects. These are poisonous individuals lying in the name of we are intellectuals. Who the fuck is an intellectual? What is the meaning of an intellectual? What do you know? And to be an expert. Do you know who an expert is? There's no expert in Ghana. Sa Kojo Pokuno MPP na kokope presidential candidate when you kwase wait to Net2 TV so say or energy expert. The guy is a former the presidential aspirant. MPP mu awenya. So you need to address that Kojo Poku Kwasi Campaign, you know, into Net2 TV so then you see journalists address him. This guy is an expert in energy. He's not an expert in energy. Kojo Poku is an MPP communicator. What makes him an expert? When the MPP were in power, what did he contribute to the NPP to make sure our energy? We never hit them so. In Kwasiafu when in Ghana with unnecessary titles, foolish philanthropist titles, and and we hail these people, these fools. It's a fool like Kojo Poku. No, about Net2 TV. So you need to address him as who he is, so that people will know the kind of person sitting there. Into Kojo Poku kwasi ampenyi betnawa. Who's Kojo Poku? He contested as a flag bearer of the a failed flag bearer contestant of the NPP. Now Amanfo will say he contested. He's a politician. He is not an energy expert. Now kwasi ampenyi with the TV. So then he will be throwing dust. Because we are creating BBC or your expert. The guy is a fucking politician. And we sit in Ghana and we make people get away through the cracks. All because we allow fools like this. Now you say, oh, me intellectuals. What makes somebody an intellectual? What makes you an intellectual? What happen also by law? Obisu also by engineer. What makes you an intellectual? There's nothing intellectual about what they are doing. So about tonight news file also. Now say, the person staying at Nkranza, news file or ideas. So what makes you an intellectual? And we sit in Ghana and fools who sit there, we are doing intellectual analysis. In Kwasiafo, the articles you read, the same article we read, the way some people even process things, in Kwasiafo, they cannot process things like that. These are junkies who smoke and drink and then take drugs. Near Betina TV, so near Jan Kwasiafo, intellectual analysis. Who is an intellectual? Who is an intellectual? Nobody's an intellectual. You decide to go to law school, it's a problem. Somebody decides to go to engineering school, it's his problem. But when it comes to using common sense applications to discuss issues, you cannot say you are an intellectual. There's nothing intellectual about these fools. These are the fools. They will be parading on the radios and TVs because the MPP is in opposition, and that's what they do better. They don't work. They don't have any crazy job. Almost 60 years. Sika omuhu Sammy Ukumu any brand champomo any MPP small boys and they use the politicians to make money. If you like, go do an audit lifestyle or this guy. Go and audit him. It was not his money. Why not Kofi Benton representing a court a unique case? A dear case na Kofi Benton dear $500,000. These are people who lie to you. They are liars. They have no jobs. They use you people to build their lives. Esankuma came. They made Esankuma sound like the most intelligent lawyer in Ghana. Kwasi Campaign and Jimmy way. TV so or Shalom Story and you know my brother, and you know my brother, and you know my brother. Kwasi way. They sat on TV. From 2012, they created some kind of some kind of a state to be Ghana 40 years and come say lawyer that. All because we create the people, and it all starts from Joy News. Every time it starts from Joy News. And Kwasiafo, that's where they started. So they start to give them the titles, they start to give them the airtime, and then they make you people think the same economics you learned in school, these fools could not even learn what you learned. But Oba is a lawyer. Who the fuck is a lawyer? Lawyers be kruma and who the fuck is a lawyer? Nobody's a lawyer. Nobody's an intelligent lawyer until you win a case. Case better halitosis. Something I in the num can or no halitosis no. We see on to file case. The num can. They be all done on the night the num she dying, none of the num she dying. A bofun a Jimmy Fowen in Ghana. And you know, my brother, wait, let me land. You know, this whole thing of the government, but when you check their life, they have done nothing for themselves. Every single car they are driving, a politician at the moment. Every house they are staying in, a politician at the moment. These are people we know, expecting what? Every fucking thing, they are expecting it. We live in Ghana with you people. About 8 years, Ghana. Didn't we see the disregard for law? Didn't we see the corruption levels? Didn't we see how abysmal the government performed? Didn't we see the lies, the hypocrisy? Didn't we see? But you people want us to believe today, say, there was something in Bawumia and MPP. What is in Bawumia? Bawumia is a fucking liar. Onenayere is a hypocrite. These are imposters. They have nothing left in them. These people didn't bring anything. They came to make money. Yantiana Samira Bawumia ubungo for daintugu. Mahamadu Bawumia, 33 policies. Kwabena Agyapong, 33 policies. That dollar was 17. Well, Jimmy, what makes you an intellectual? An intellectual is supposed to be able to break it down and know, say, that economist is weak-minded. That is what we are talking about. Basic common sense. Now, in Kwasiafoe, TV say, I wish if I have to advise Ken Ofori-Atta, he should not come back to Ghana. Kwasia. We are going to sorry them Sunday or a Christo new. Now, Obi or intellectual. What makes somebody an intellectual? You guys will be intellectual. He's able to differentiate stupidity from idea and something that is right. That's all. An intellectual should be able to say, this is stupid, this isn't. That's all. An intellectual is supposed to know that when the dollar was at 17, it was hurting businesses. Now the dollar is at 12, it's not hurting businesses. That's how an intellectual should think. An intellectual should be a straightforward thinker. You don't need any extraordinary degree or any extraordinary title to be an intellectual. You should be able to break down, decipher. You should be able to know the difference between common sense and foolishness. So you people take titles. Jimmy. See this fool. Into Ochina. So we confess the when this mua. Kwasi oba betina say prosecute no. I am asking. So Ochina abanwe so we confess ka ewo eye abanwe mu a na Ochina ye chesa nipa na Jimmy Fo ba be ka kire say we should prosecute the person. Principles ben omdenam. Koto de ne bodwe moa.
Yo eti for we and some ye KT Kevitela ede atuja wa brobro nsembere so eye Ken Ofori-Atta na busuafo ye the family wana trakrata tintin de akoma ye INTERPOL se be ya wana nyi information wana di Ato Ken Ofori-Atta so ye chese INTERPOL red notice and as a red alert wana nyi everywhere na no na KT react ya watu to be the amane wom sa so da ye kufi bente ono so de ensem ebe tudwa wo chese ebe ya Ken Ofori-Atta amoma eno na Kevitela ye pasa na kabede ensem do na rano na atuja because so we don't subscribe to channel area but more than say obe subscribe no like video no na face so share ma wo foforo so da we be here na wo ensem do na ra ikoso e wo Ghana memo wo so betimi achere wadwen Afriyie some we gira ho wo comment boxing mo beti menka bio in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.